Hey Collective, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome to Teatime Tarot. I hope your day is going very well so far, and hopefully it'll continue to get better and better every passing hour. I have my herbal tea here. Grab your favorite beverage and let's get into this reading. So I'll be reading from the Tao Oracles to start. I just need one card. Cut the deck and we'll select one card. Okay, this is number 61, Inner Truth. Keywords: the wisdom of the heart, insight, clarity, purity, intuitive knowing, consciousness, penetrating illusion. So I'm going to read from the book for that one. Number 61. Inner truth. The number 61 may be significant for you. Truth is not found by adopting certain beliefs or by social conditioning. It is the silent voice of the heart that responds to what is with detached clarity, untainted by emotionalism that is always available but very often ignored. It is experienced as intuitive knowing that sees through the problems, blocks and barriers conjured up by becoming overly fixated on achieving and attaining. It needs no support or approval. Whenever we are humble enough to respect the integrity of the inner voice and heed its guidance, the effect is a transformative one. The inner voice is the voice of your own consciousness that is serene and spacious and never distorts. It is founded on the recognition that love is your essential reality, and that the denial of love is the source of all illusion, pain, and suffering. It is the cool flame of awareness that eternally guards your birthright, the experience of inner peace. Remembering that your perceptions and interpretations are colored by your state of mind not only sheds a different light on what you call reality, but will assist you in taking greater responsibility for your thoughts and actions. The state of mind can be a shifting, transitory thing, and when it is not truth. Truth is eternal and unchanging. It never grows old. It transcends the limitations of time and space. The preoccupations and worries of the ordinary mind are nearly always in support of the ego and its illusions. In other words, your thoughts, in part, create your experience. Heaven and hell are both seeds in the mind, just waiting for you to think them into being. If you're interested in inner truth more than holding on to any belief about truth, it's wise to remember that ego is the ultimate trickster. It'll do anything to keep you engrossed in its fictions as long as you're willing to play the game. However, once you've really had enough and begin questioning the lies behind the apparent reality of your life, you've entered totally new territory. In spiritual terms, it's known as being on the path. Walking the path is a lifetime journey that leads you within toward aligning with inner truth. We humans become teased by the same longings, hopes, and fears, and are intimately joined as brothers and sisters regardless of our skin color, spiritual affiliation, and land we live on. We intrinsically share the same potential for realization. We are one, and so is truth. The inner truth of being survives despite our ignorance, endures beyond our occasional acts of selfish immaturity, and sustains us whether we ever recognize it or not. Acknowledging that and being moved by the reflection of truth in others is liberating. The experience of inner truth ultimately is in your attitude. It is not a point of debate, but a deep knowing that is part of your fundament. If it is a source of doubt, you have missed it entirely. Wow, so that's really deep and inspiring. Hope that resonated with you. So next I'm going to read from Oracles de Fleur by Moca. This is one of my decks. If you're interested in empowering yourself, as I did when I created these decks, the link for my shop is in the description section below the video, and I would love your support. Just cut the deck. And and this one made itself seen. Okay. All right, so we have detached. A disconnect from your highest self is causing stagnation and blockages. So that kind of ties in a little bit with what was read for this card here, Inner Truth. Yes, so tap into what it is that's causing the blockage. Maybe even therapy can help you unlock that so that you're able to process it, deal with it, and move through it and let it go if that's holding you back. Now I'm going to read from my Klimt Tarot deck here. This one has a few explicit type images, so if necessary, like I'll cover it up so that I don't get any flags for this video. I just need a few cards. Let's see what comes out. Okay, we have two. Let's get one more. Nope. Wow, this is way too many. I just need one or two more. Okay, one fell out here. Let's go with that. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so this is not too bad. Okay, so number 3, the 3 of Cups. Okay, now we have the Queen of Wands. And the 9 of Wands. So the wands are a fiery type energy. Maybe you're a fire sign. Maybe the energies are kind of really intense right now. It could be intense in a good way and not so good way. So I'm going to read from the book for the 3 of Cups to begin with. 3 of Cups. All right, the 3 of Cups has to do with celebration, healing, love affairs, pleasing the senses. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has to do with comfort of a friend, intense relationship, and understanding. And then we have the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands has to do with defense of own interests, growth, vigilance, protective instinct. The 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, and 9 of Wands together, that might be that even if you're feeling worn down, there's still joy and support around you. Rely on your own abilities with confidence and rely on your people. You don't have to do things alone. All right, so next I'm going to read from my Floracles by Moca. So now these are based on some primarily orchids that I have grown personally. This is also available in book format on Amazon. The links for all of that will be in the description section below the video. All right, let's see what the Floracles have to say. Okay, let's go with that. That's the orchid there, one of my former beauties. I no longer have it, but I had it for several years. This one says, ego detaches you from your intuition. Without ego, you become infinite, selfless, and kind. And the reading on this one did touch on ego and some of the effects of being in our ego. Okay, so again, that message is being repeated here. So now I'm going to read from Shamanic Healing Oracle. Let's see what messages we get here. I'd like to get a few cards, at least 1 or 2 cards from this deck. Okay, so we had 2 fall out. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we have number 44, maybe significance. It says home. And number 30 says divine timing. And we know that nothing happens outside of divine timing. So I'm going to read from the book for both of these. Number 44, home. This card represents a homecoming of the soul, of finding your tribe, of coming home. The situation you are inquiring about has a potential to be a homecoming, a safe and secure place that both nourishes you and facilitates your growth, whether it be a school, a relationship, a job, or truly a home. Go for it. All paths lead home. Home doesn't have to be where you grew up. Family doesn't always mean the people of your birth family. Look at an expanded meaning. Family are people who share the same core values and path. Home can mean a place you have yet to visit or experience, but once there, it feeds your soul in a way that gives you no doubt that you are home. Alternately, find your safe place. This is where the answers you seek will be found. Number 30, divine timing. How often do you feel that you want things in your life to change now? Not 2 years from now, not even 2 months, but right this instant. Seldom do we see the whole picture of why our lives are unfolding the way they are. We don't need to. What we need to do is surrender to the way things are right now. This doesn't mean to not take action when a situation is untenable. What it means is to let your life unfold before you so that you have access to all the information, all the lessons, and all the people you will need to go where you are headed. Divine timing is at work in this situation. Try not to fight it. Instead, go within during meditation and ask the questions you want answers to. Why not now? How can I best prepare myself? What lessons do I need to learn prior to the change I want to see? You will get answers. And to finish off the reading, I'm going to read from my handwritten messages here. Let's see what we get. I'm just going to pick some randoms and hope for the best. All right, so this one says gain. So that just suggests that you'll be gaining something in some way. It could be anything from money to an opportunity to a relationship, just something really positive. And this one says question. So maybe you're questioning something. Maybe something is unclear that you need to get to the bottom of. Maybe you need to question somebody about something. Maybe you are just having doubts or questioning the value of something and you need some advice. If you have someone reliable in your life, an elder maybe get some advice from them. They may give you clarity. This one says health. This message has been coming out quite often, so focus on your health. If there's any health issues that need to be addressed, don't hesitate, okay? Health is really important. Okay? So collective, that was your reading for today. I hope one or all of these messages resonated with you in some way. Regardless of what I've presented today, tap into your own intuition and see what makes sense to you and what doesn't. If something doesn't make sense to you, it's not for you. Again, these readings are based on general energy and we're all pooling into that big pool of energy. So it could be for some more than it is for others. I look forward to seeing you back in this sacred space. I wish you a great rest of your day. Love and light. Thanks for watching. Hey collective, I hope you're well. If you're enjoying my readings, I have a small favor to ask. Would you be so kind to take a quick minute and go to my YouTube page, True Oracles by Moca, and subscribe to help me grow my channel? I would so appreciate it. The goal of my readings is primarily to motivate and to spread good vibes. So please share with family and friends. Thank you and have a fantastic day. If you're interested in purchasing any of these decks for yourself or to gift someone, check out the links in the description section below the video.